Today we're making chicken spaghetti and it is so good. Hi, I'm Susan. Today I'm going to be making chicken spaghetti from scratch. It's good, it's not hard, it's one of my basic go-tos. The sauce is what I've made for mac and cheese and my chicken and rice casserole. So you'll see how it goes. If you like content like this and recipes, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a thumbs up, comment, tell me what you think. None of this costs you anything and it sure helps my channel to grow. So without further ado, let's get started. I cooked some boneless chicken breasts in 2 cups of water and a good teaspoon of better than bouillon chicken. I salt, peppered, and used some seasoned salt on the chicken. And I'm going to save that broth to cook my noodles. Alright, I got my spaghetti in the Instant Pot with my broth. I added just a little bit more water to make sure the noodles had plenty. You want them all to be immersed. And I added just a little bit of salt since the broth is already salted. And so now, I get double duty out of my Instant Pot today. Make sure my seal is on. Manual, I want to come down to 6 because that's half the cooking time for pasta to get it firm. And we'll be back. I've got a half a stick of butter melting, and I'm gonna also saute these onions in it. Trying to get cheese in there. Alright, now I'm gonna cut up this processed cheese into manageable chunks. This is about 1 pound. And most of your chicken spaghettis you use cream of chicken soup, but I kind of do my own cream of chicken soup, and I'll show you how I do that. I made this when I didn't have any cream of chicken soup and would have actually liked it better. Alright. Very cheesy dish. Now I'm going to get 1 cup of water. I'm going to mix in a spoonful of this better than bouillon chicken. And you can use chicken broth if you have that. That's basically what I'm making is chicken broth. I don't know if you can see, huh? Alright, I got my 1 cup of water and my spoonful of chicken broth. Now I'm going to add a cup of milk. So that's 2 cups of liquid, and now I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of heavy cream. See, this is just like my sauce, except for the water and chicken broth. Good whisk. Just in case I wasn't clear, I've got a cup of water, a spoonful of better than bouillon, 1 cup of milk, and 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Sauteing my onions. my chicken shredded. My pasta just finished, so it's coming down the pressure. And this can be all made in this one. This is one of those Lodge enamel cast iron pans, and I love it because it can go straight to the oven, and you don't have to mess up another dish. And I got my oven heating to 350 degrees. And I need to get a 1/4 cup of flour. And you can use, I just had a few pieces of chicken, boneless chicken breast to use up. But I've used rotisserie, and that's when it's really good. It's got all that rotisserie flavor. But you can use boiled chicken, baked chicken. I've made this using leftover baked chicken. Whenever I bake chicken, I try to bake more so I can make some sort of casserole with the leftovers. Now I'm just going to sprinkle in my flour. It's plain all-purpose flour. Just let it coat those onions. Get mixed in with that butter. If you had green peppers, you could add that also. I don't have any. Alright. Just want to cook down the flour. And now I'm going to add my liquid. If you've watched my channel, you've seen me do this part so many times because this is such a basis for all of most of my casseroles. But for mac and cheese, and if you don't learn how to do anything else, you need to learn how to make this little roux, bechamel, whatever you want to call it. And now we just want this to thicken up. I've got some minced garlic. Just a little bit. If I thought about it, I would have cooked it with onions. You don't want to leave this unattended for very long. Starting to thicken. That's how you know it's ready. Now I'm going to add the cheese. See, it's starting to bubble too. Usually when it's bubbling, if it's not ready, it surely won't take long. mustard. Good heaped teaspoon of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt. And half a teaspoon of seasoned salt. A can of Rotel tomatoes. Seasoning is good. Yum. Very chickeny and very cheesy. I'm add in my can of Rotel tomatoes, and I'm going to add in my shredded chicken. What little bit of cheese isn't melted will get melted whenever I put in my pasta. May have too much for the pot. And I'm just going to add the broth and everything because this will thicken up. Tongs and mix in the spaghetti. Doesn't that look good? You know what? I think I'm gonna pull out a little bowl to put in the freezer because it is awfully full. Since I've got so much, I'm gonna put some in the freezer. And I'm gonna spray that with some nonstick spray. And I'm just gonna mix this. Get the sauce distributed. I love getting an extra meal. Wonderful. Makes me happy. Alright, now all we have to do is top it off with cheese. I'll have to shred some more for the other one. And I'm just using cheddar. You can use whatever cheese you like. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, probably closer to the 20 for me. And I'll see you back then. There it is. Doesn't that look delicious? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment. And until next time, bye y'all.